There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports college football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. It's the Texas Tech Red Raiders and the Houston Cougars. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Checking in with the Texas Tech head coach before the game. He understands that they are walking into a very difficult situation today. Their opponents have a big winning streak on hand, but so do they. He said, I believe that we can come and set the tone early. Look for them to be very balanced in their play calling, show why they've won these games 3 in a row, and really set the tone here early in the first quarter. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Cougars offense will take the field first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Fires to the middle. Got a man. It's Young. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Cougars with the 1st and 10. St. Clair. They're working that left side.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open.
And he's got room. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The give on the counter. There's some room.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the 1st on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
Tavian St. Clair. A little release to the back. Breaks into the open. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. On the option. He'll toss it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Under fire. Got some room into the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays. And on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find some.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early. And
he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Red Raiders offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. New set of downs after the completion. The run inside. It's Hawkins. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Red pass, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Hey, you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Right on the money. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Red Raiders go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll stop the clock here as one of the Red Raiders remains down. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. Finds a man in the middle. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer,
he hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Look to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. And if that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Houston will be forced to punt.
That's a tough one to execute on offense in that situation. Third down, you know it's going to be man coverage. If that receiver's not able to create any separation, then he's going to get tackled as soon as he catches the ball. That's exactly what happened. Now setting up fourth down.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Running inside, it's Hawkins.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Could not make his way to the corner. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got his man out of the backfield. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the first down marker is. Let him throw the ball short, come up, get him on the ground, forcing a fourth down. Decision time for this offense.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Caught near the sticks. It's Sanford. They'll make the stop, but the chains will move. It's a first down for Houston. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Throwing St. Clair. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Young. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's St. Clair. A shot toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Here's a heat. Buying some time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
And we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players. Just give yourself... to make it through the rest of this game.
And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. And the Red Raiders will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The run inside. It's Sellers. Makes a pass to Marker. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The offense set for a first down play. Using his legs, it's Sanford. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. St. Clair makes the grab. It's Young. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Snagged it in the end zone and put points on the board.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The AT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Texas Tech will start the drive. The offense ready to go. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turn.
Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football, trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Now he'll fire back into the middle. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Got room on the return. Takes the pick back to the 32-yard line, and now this offense will be in business.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Trying to move them on the counter. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 after the 35.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional.
He wants to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The Red Raiders will call on their punt team. Hauls it in, looking for space. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Running inside. It's Turner. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Sanford. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Cougars have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. The offense changing the play. Tavian St. Clair. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Cougars come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Maybe a crease. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Looking for a productive play on first down. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. And the running back made the catch along the sidelines, but he drifted out of bounds. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They'll run it. It's Sanford. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll bring it out. It's Daniels. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Plucks it out of the air. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll try to get it through the air. He's going to run it. Turning it on. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. The Red Raiders want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the...
Snags it inside the 20. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. He'll set up to throw. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to fire. Trying to find the end zone. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They got nothing and liked it, or probably didn't like it on the last play. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run it in. And they get the 3rd down stop. What a play by this defense. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Good right down the boulevard. Now down 2 touchdowns, 24-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Number 93, set to kick this one away.
On the move from inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at LSU taking on the Mississippi State Bulldogs. And it's LSU in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone-booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball's going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Zips it out to his man. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. And the Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. Finds his man. It's Jones. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Red Raiders, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Henderson. Corralled and brought down by the defense. And the Red Raiders moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Wants to throw again. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So they'll send out the field goal unit. After making one field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. Splits the uprights, it's good. Now a two-possession game at 24-13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Number 93, set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. The run inside. It's Turner. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing St. Clair. The short hands. It's Martin. to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's St. Clair. Makes the grab. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Looking for room, it's Sanford. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This
picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Cougars. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
and these guys can play offense too. Now look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Snagged in the middle. It's Thomas. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. On the ground with the counter. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Motion from the wide receiver. Makes a grab and room to run. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. The Red Raiders will have it 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. After the big first down sack, it's second down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Jones. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Zings it complete to the right. There he goes. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. The Red Raiders have it in scoring position on first and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. He wants it all. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Fitted in the window for the score.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And he makes the extra point.
Number 93, set to advance on the football.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey, guys, checking in from the Houston sideline. There is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now. We'll see if the offense can answer again or if the defense starts to make a statement. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. St. Clair. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. St. Clair from the gun on third down. It's complete to the right. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sanford. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. It's 3rd and 5. To the air. It's St. Clair. Got his man. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Guys, checking in from the Texas Tech sideline, I can see a lot happening with their running back. He has turned it over here in this game, and they are down. They need him to be a little bit better with their ball security. I have seen some coaches go over there, have him put the football in, kind of try to knock it out, get him back to a confident state of mind. He's out there right now. We'll see if they can rely on him down the stretch. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Gentry. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Catch in the middle, it's Simmons. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now
finding some room. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Pulls it and fires to the left. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be fourth down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. From the right hash, and this distance makes that angle not quite so severe. And he got it! And now it's a one-possession game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 27-yard line, just couldn't quite shake free. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
It definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Running inside. It's Turner.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. Tavian St. Clair unloads to the wideout. Got a man, it's Young. And a big-time grab there, knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. The run inside. It's at Sellers. Crosses to 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking for a gap. It's Butler. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Give to the back. Worked it down to the 22-yard line, give him 5 on the carry.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Using the quick game. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Back to the ground with the running back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout call by the Red Raiders, and now Texas Tech will have no more to use. And we'll see if this is an issue the rest of the way. They have no way to stop the clock. And it's good! And they'll push that lead out a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Texas Tech will start the drive, the offense ready to go. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I like where the quarterback got, because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
And the defense has set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
With the run on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running.
Got nothing last time, now second and goal from the 3. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's fourth and goal. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense, because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll throw it. That's caught. It's Simmons. Can't get him to the ground. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. When we talk to coaches, David, a lot of times we zone out when they say we got to get the ball in the hands of playmakers. Except when they get the ball in the hands of playmakers.
And, Reese, I think that's smart, right? Like, get your best players the football and get them to him fast. Let them do the rest of the work. You can see he gets the football. He can make somebody miss, make those big plays. You've got to highlight those playmakers.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
QB slicing. No gain on the play.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
This quarterback has just been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Great job with his decision-making. He's now got over 350 passing yards.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. It's complete. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Fakes to grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Red Raiders really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he makes it past the first down marker, hits the slide, and they'll move the sticks. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Lets it fly. And the pass will be incomplete, looking for a little window dressing at the end, but the ball game is over. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent